Good morning, everybody. August 3rd, 2022. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Posted the link in the chat already if anybody wants to come in and sell something. Thank you, everybody. There's more people on Facebook watching than there is on YouTube right now. If you'd like to come in and join the festivities, come on in. Click on the image and it'll take you right in to YouTube so you could join in. Thank you, everybody on Twitch, for checking out the show. And thank you, everybody on YouTube. All the lurkers out here. Thank you. Cheers. Paulie runs on Duncan, as we all know. So what's going on, everybody? Like I said, I did this. Now, I wasn't on last week because I was in New Hampshire. And did this the Wednesday before. And it worked out pretty well. People came in. They sold some stuff. New people that hadn't sold anything on YouTube before came in, which was good. Get people used to trying a new stream of income. That's for sure. So that was nice. And I figured, hey, I used to do swap meets on YouTube. The show is called Swap Meet. I used to do it every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And things changed. I changed. So now I figured with the morning show, let me try it again. And this time in the morning. And people liked it because there was a lot of questions like, I have a lot of stuff to sell. So, well, let's do it. Let's sell it. And it worked out good. It worked out well. So I don't see anybody coming in right now to be a seller. I know some people are nervous. I understand that, which is okay. Like I said, you do not have to be live like this. You could just put your stuff on the table, on the whatever, and say, this is what it is. This is what I'm starting at. And let's go. Ping G, good morning. How are you today? So it's up to you if anybody wants to come in and sell. If not, I understand. And I could end it here. I know yesterday a couple of people did say they wanted to come in and give it a shot. And what did I do? There we go. I don't want to sell. I just want to check it out. I understand. Paul, can I post my store link? Why, of course. JRKR Jen, how are you? Good morning. On my way to Victoria's. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Tell her I said hello. Don't forget, next week, I will be posting it this weekend. I just want to firm it up with them. Next week on the show, we have the company List Perfectly. They'll be coming in to go over their program. List Perfectly is a cross-listing, cross-posting app that people can use, that anybody can use. I have yet to try it. Franklin Hill Ventures, Stuart at Franklin Hill Ventures does use it, stands by it. He went through it once with us. He loves it. And I believe what it is you can do your auction there, and then you could ship it out to, or not ship it. You could post it on many sites, which makes it nice because a lot of us are copy paste. Did pictures this morning and have a small window of time to get to the chiropractor and V's before I pick up the baby. I hear you. Oh, speaking about chiropractor, I was watching one of the wrestlers' interviews. That's what I do in my time when I'm working and I listen on the other screen. He says a lot of us use this company called Joint Chiropractic, which sounds very interesting. You pay a monthly fee and then you can go, I think it's once a week. And I went in and I went into it and came out to no insurance, no copay, nothing like that. It was $29 a month. And I think it was a visit a week or 3 visits a month or something like that. So I'm going to check that out. The closest one to me is in Orlando, so 45 minutes away. But yeah, it seems pretty interesting. So you may want to look at that. It's called Joint Chiropractic, and they have offices nationwide. And I see you trying to get in, but I don't see, it says not connected or something. I don't know if you're having reception issues. Oh, you're blinking in and out. You're probably in a low or a dead spot area because now it's frozen half and half a screen and half a dead screen. Renee, so you must be in a low reception area. Yeah, now it's not doing anything. It says trying to connect. Yep. Well, hopefully you get into a better reception area because it just keeps blinking white and then your face in the vehicle and then white and your face in the vehicle. You must just be in a low reception area. But thank you for coming in. Thank you everybody for coming in and checking it out. Oh, let's see.
Give me a minute. Give me about 30 seconds to get to the front entrance.
Okay.
Okay, it should be getting better. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're very low, but I can. Yeah, you're still stuttering. You're still in jumpy mode.
It should get better. I forgot and connected you while I was at my house, and I have to drive a mile out. And in my community, the reception is horrible. But I'm turning out. I'm turning outside of my community, so it should be fine in a few seconds.
Okay. Where are you mostly selling, Paul? JRKR, where are you mostly selling, Paul? Right now, a little bit of everything. I finished my second high bid. I don't think I'm going to do another high bid right now. Everything, well, I only have 87 items listed on eBay. I haven't reposted everything yet. I haven't scheduled another whatnot. And after talking with Sandy the other day, I'm thinking of doing a max sold, because max sold, we can sell the furniture. So I'm thinking of doing that. Why is slow mode on? Jen, it's only 2 seconds. I only did it in case people wanted to come in, and the reason we used to do it way back when. So I can read the chat, read the bids if there were any. Rosie's Closet, hi, good morning. So JRK, yeah, it's eBay right now. What were you saying, Renee?
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to just pop in and tell you something that just occurred to me. You were talking about List Perfectly, and I've been on List Perfectly. I liked it, but so I got out of it. Tried it again about 6 months later. I still had the same problem. And I think
what was the problem? Because you're breaking up.
It would freeze on me. and I don't know why. Like my screen would freeze all the
Okay.
time when I was using it. So I haven't heard anybody else say that, but I don't know that there's anything odd about my computer. And I apologize, I'm not looking at you. I have to look at the road.
Yeah, no, I
But
understand. No problem.
but
Well,
so
you
I
may
but
want to come on when
I
they're
wanted to bring
on.
yes, I wanted to bring something to your attention that occurred to me this morning is that, like with our Loungefly, Macari is a younger group of people that tend to buy and sell on it.
Yep.
And it occurred to me that that's probably a really good place for us to put our Loungefly stuff, because I think it's just a younger demographic generally.
Very true. Very true.
And
And people
maybe,
people are saying
I don't know about
try
better than
Poshmark.
eBay, but another.
Yep. Try Poshmark, try Etsy. That's very true, but this will be my first. I listed my 3 Loungeflies yesterday, as I was telling you. Hello, Stitchett. Good morning. I listed the 3 Loungeflies that I have on eBay, but when I went, I bought 2 of everything. So I was going to try to sell 1 of each here today. I just don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. I know there's a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, Jennifer, that's why I did it. I know it's unnecessary for this amount of people, but it was kind of better. Was it better safe than sorry? And Rosie's Closet is true. List Perfectly is freezing. You may need to update. They have regular updates, so you may have to clear your cache. And once they're in with us, you can bring that question up to them, because it's not. These are the people from the company that are going to be with us next week to go over everything. And I do know that, not for nothing, but clearing the cache in your computer clears up a lot of issues for a lot of people. I use C Cleaner, and that clears the cache automatically, and I run it minimum once, sometimes twice or 3 times a day. I just got in the habit. I actually have
CCleaner.
Yep, but do you run it?
I don't know. I think it runs automatically.
No, you have to put it through the paces. What runs automatically is the spam filter for your email and stuff. But you have to put it through.
You have to understand. I'm almost never. I hate my laptop. I'm almost never on it. So I don't do. It doesn't do things automatically, because the only time I use it is when that's the only thing I hate about List Perfectly and Vendoo is you have to be on your laptop, and I don't use it. I use my iPad for everything.
Yes.
Except for List Perfectly.
Yep.
So
there's a lot of people that do that. There is a lot of people that do that. I had canceled
I canceled List Perfectly. I canceled Vendoo because I thought I'm just not using them very much. I tried Flip, and I can't even. It's only got me onto Mercari. It never got me onto eBay. And I sent him messages, and I never heard back from him. So I'm just frustrated, because though I wasn't using it, I want to use it very specifically for all this Loungefly stuff. I thought I don't want to have to start over. I want to use it to cross post. So
the only thing I've heard about Flip is, and I've warned people about it too, is it's a free program, and I guess it's an people have been getting hacked that are using it. It's the same thing like when they came out on Facebook with that take your image and make it into a portrait picture. That was free, and people were getting hacked. It's from overseas or whatever.
Yeah, free stuff. Yeah.
So you got to be careful with that stuff. I usually, way back when, I was what they call an early adopter. If something came out new, I wanted to be first. I wanted to try it. I wanted to do it. No more, because a lot of times you can't tell who it's from, what it's from, or what it'll do. So I don't do it anymore. I'm not an early adopter.
I waited a long time to try it until people have been using it. Then I just found out that it does not delist. So I'm not even going to try to use it anymore, because if I don't have the delist feature, then I could, get myself in a hot water with things, selling in 2 different platforms and me only having one.
Yep.
So that's always been a worry of mine. So, if it's going to be between Vendoo and List Perfectly again, because I think I'm going to pick them up again, but I need it to work,
Right.
And List
Exactly.
Perfectly is more expensive than Vendoo. So that was my other issue with them. So
yeah, like I said, I haven't ventured into those yet, because I went as far as getting a virtual assistant that did it all for me. And
I thought about that, but I didn't know anything about how to do it. It was
it's
cost
good.
effective.
I see a couple of people now. I think Justin is offered. He's looking for an assistant, a virtual assistant. He'll pay them $1,000 if they could do 1,000 listings, pictures and all. That might have to be where he is in Texas. I don't know. I would imagine. But all I did was take the pictures and send them, and they would do the listing everywhere for me. But
Oh, really?
I put
Did
the
they?
link in.
But did they? How do you set your price that way?
They did all the research. You have to get experienced people that know. So there was one thing that came back. There was a record album, a Christmas record album. I says, "Are you sure $100 on this?" And they said, "That's what the comps came back." And they showed me the comps, and I said, "Okay," because all that would come back to me is drafts, and I would just accept. And if I had a question or I had a problem with something, I would reach out to them, and it's like, you sure $100? Yep. So okay. Good morning, Lisa C. Like I said,
So you got
posted the link.
so they didn't put them live. Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Stitch It says Vendoo has an app. Lisa C's in here. Jennifer, Rosie's Closet.
Vendoo has an app. Ooh.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna sign off because I'm over by Victoria's house. The cell phone service is gonna be mediocre, and I don't want to be scratchy on you.
Okay, no problem.
But
thank you for coming in.
And no problem. Sorry, I look so tired, but I am.
No sweat.
All right, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye, guys.
All right, bye-bye. So if anybody, yes, it did, Adam. Eventually, took 3 months, I think. I feel like I can cross-post on Mercari almost as quickly as using List Perfectly. If you still need to remove sold items, I don't need to use it. Yeah, people are nervous about that because if something sells if you have it cross-posted on 2-3 platforms. Hey, Jules, how are you? If you have something cross-posted on 3 different platforms that it sells on one and it's still available on eBay and you sell it also, and you have to cancel it, you get a ding. And 3 of those and your account's gone. So people get nervous about that. So I don't know if List Perfectly delists as soon as something's sold. I don't know how often the backroom data checks on your items. I don't know. Well, those are all questions we can ask them next week. But if anybody would like to come in, there's 15 people here. There's a few people, half a dozen on Twitch. There's a half a dozen or more on Facebook. It keeps fluctuating. Anybody would like to come in and sell something, you are more than welcome. What Renee was talking about is I bought some Loungefly stuff at Disney, backpacks and a backpack and stuff, and I listed those on my eBay store already. And she deals with the Loungefly, and she also deals with the Dooney and Burke. The Dooney and Burks from me. I mean, I would have gotten one for Sandy for her birthday. She didn't like any of the ones that they had, and for me to stock one was one piece was $169. So even though it was $300 retail, it's a lot of money to tie up. It's not as much as having 50,000 albums in your store. Hey, Adam, how are you?
Hey, Paul. I'm okay. How are you?
Good, good. What's going on?
I'm just hanging out, trying to make it happen, getting the day going, and
I hear you
invoice
there.
shipping, packing. You know the story.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know the story. And plus, today's Wednesday, so today is comic book release day.
Yep. So do you get comics?
No, but my buddy in Wake Forest, Brandon, his comic shop, I sometimes like to stop by on Wednesdays and say, "Who? Want to see what's out?"
Yep.
So it's a good day
Yeah.
for him. I'm happy.
I miss those days. Well, sometimes I miss them because sometimes it was a pain on the tuchus. We would go to the distributor instead of waiting for the UPS truck. We would go to the distributor on a Tuesday night and pick up our orders. It was good because you got a chance to see all your friends who are comic book store owners also, and you talk about this, that, and the other thing. But and then of course that was in the 90s. So we would all bitch about, man, Marvel's doing too many variant covers. They're driving the customers crazy. And now they're doing it again.
There you go.
You
And they
have
would
to
brag
manually
about it.
tell this perfectly to delist the item. It does not do it automatically. Okay.
That is scary.
Yeah. So we never asked, I don't think. Do you list your albums and stuff on eBay?
I'll list a few.
Okay.
I've listed all of my long box CDs on eBay. And
Long box CDs. Those are the long boxes they came out with for theft, right? To deter theft?
When CDs were first released, they were inside of a box, and the box was like this tall.
Right. They made it to deter theft.
Well, there's also something called a spaghetti holder where I don't have any to show. I wish I had at least one. They would lock the CD inside the spaghetti holder, and then it would be. And so, yeah. But the long boxes are the ones that came with it was just a large box.
Yep.
And it had more of the artwork on there. And it just so happened that two CDs would sit side by side, in a record bin. So that was good for the record stores. I don't ever remember seeing a long box for sale in a store. I wasn't paying attention to CDs then.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I had a couple I put on eBay myself.
I've gotten quite a few over the years. So they're parked on eBay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to put up some stuff to sell?
I would love to. Yeah.
The floor is yours.
Well, thank you. So I got some 7-inch records, folks. These are $1 each. My shipping is $6 for as much as you want. If your order comes at $36 or more, shipping is free, and this is domestic. The Zodiacs with May I on the Dessous label. This is Paul Anka with Lonely Boy. And on the other side, hey, Jennifer, thank you for doing that, is Your Love. Last month, I did a 7-inch sale every night on live on my YouTube channel. And I sold hundreds, maybe 800 sevens.
Wow, nice.
And Dickie Lee with More or Less in patches. Bobby Darin with Queen of the Hop and Lost Love. Johnny Norton, The Battle of New Orleans. And on the other side, All for the Love of a Girl. The Delphonics, Trying to Make a Fool of Me. Baby, I Love You. Now, these will ship with a sleeve. Martha and the Vella, Martha and the Vandellas. He doesn't love her anymore, and I'm ready for love. Sam and Dave, this is your world, and you don't know what you mean to me on the Atlantic label. Elvis Presley with Hound Dog on the black label. Wendy, how are you? I haven't seen you in forever. Hope you're doing well. Waiting at the doctor's appointment right now, but wanted to stop by real quick. Quickies are always welcome. The coasters, Poison Ivy. I'm a hog for you. Ricky Nelson, just a little too much and sweeter than you. Lloyd Price, I'm going to get married. Three Little Pigs. Surf City, Janet Dean, Surf City, and she's my summer girl. The Thames, it's all right. You're just in love and you lied to your daddy. Leslie Gore, she's a fool. The Old Crow. And the last one is Bobby Darin with Dream Lover and Bull Moose. Yeah.
Wow.
I can't believe Elvis is only $1. You know, I got thousands and thousands of sevens in the back, and I could wash it, put it in a sleeve, and say $3, but there you go. Yeah. And Paul, if time allows, I have some CDs also for sale.
Yeah, no, go ahead. I'll put the link in again if anybody wants to come in and present some items for sale.
Mm-hmm.
You are all welcome to do so.
I got a few CDs, folks. They're $3 each or 2 for $5. Shipping is $6, as many as you want. Shipping comes if it comes at $36, it's free shipping. Lenny Kravitz with it's his self-titled record, Lenny Kravitz. B-52s, which they're returning this year. Cosmic Thing.
How much are the CDs?
CDs are $3 each or 2 for $5. Hootie and the Blowfish. That is
yes, Jules. It's going to be. I believe it's going to be an every Wednesday morning thing.
Good. Tori Amos, Under the Pink. Jackson Brown, Late for the Sky. Lindsey Buckingham, Out of the Cradle. The Best of Jackson Brown. Jackson Brown's got a cool car. What kind of car is that, Paul?
Looks like a Camaro.
I wonder if it's a bitchin' Camaro.
How's your convertible?
It's doing well. My mechanic is doing some preventative maintenance to it right now, so I'm not in a hurry to get it until the weather changes a little bit. But I love driving it, that's for sure. This is Boston self-titled Genesis Live. Big Head Todd and the Monsters. Beautiful World. Santana.
Jen, are you just exclaiming Boston, or would you like to purchase the Boston one? I'm not sure. I do see people now and then just scream Boston, but
Santana with Supernatural. John Cougar Mellencamp with Uh-Oh. Sting. Nothing Like the Sun. Sheryl Crow, Tuesday Night Music Club. Trish Yearwood with, this was Factory Sealed. Jasper County. Bush 16 Stone. And Joan Baez Greatest Hits. Paul, that's what I have today.
Very
I appreciate the opportunity to come in and say hey and all this cool stuff like that. Paul, are you still doing your auction? Your blank.
high bid?
Yes, your high bid auction.
The second high bid ended. the day I came back from New Hampshire.
Hmm.
It was lackluster, but like I said to everybody yesterday, you have to start somewhere. That's
Right,
like
right.
that's like now right here. I did post this on Facebook and everywhere, but it's only the second time that I've done it. So
Yeah,
it's going to take a while for people to know that, hey, Wednesday morning, Paul's back with the swap meet, because it used to be Wednesday night at 6. Was it 3 years ago now? So it'll take a while for us to get noticed again to do this, but we'll just keep it going. It,
absolutely, absolutely.
it
And
relieves it relieves me from looking for topics to talk about
there you go.
on the show.
If anybody's watching the replay, you can reach out to me on my through my website. My email address is there, recordcrate.com. Word
Yep.
needs to get on.
Yeah, so don't forget, everybody, the 7-inch, I still call them 45s. The 7-inch records are $1 a piece. The CDs are $3 or 2 for $5, and Adam ships them very well.
Thank you. Thank
And
you, Paul. Have a wonderful rest of the afternoon. I'll be listening.
Thank you. I think this is a great idea, Paul. Thank you, Wendy. And yes, I too hope you're on the mend, as they say, over across the pond. And true, Jennifer, the word does have to get out. But anybody else would like to come in and, present some items. Last week, I think everybody that came on beside me that was selling things, other than Iris also, I think the other couple of people were all brand new. They never did it before and they wanted to try it. So it's we're here to help. You don't have to be shy or anything. Hey, Yvonne, how are you? Mom's Treasures, how are you? Good morning. So if anybody on Facebook and Twitch would like to join the show live in YouTube, click on the image. It'll take you right to the YouTube channel. And you can come in and you could see what everybody's chatting, because otherwise you don't see it unless I put it on the screen. And they don't see whatever you post unless I put it on the screen. But I thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody on Facebook, for watching, and YouTube. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. This will be for the ongoing future, the Wednesday morning shuffle. I wish I knew about this, because my auction with Rachel tonight at 9 is canceled. I'm up in PSL, so I don't have my other camera and don't want to scare people with my mug. PSL. I'm not sure what PSL is. Not sure. Port St. Lucie. Thank you. Yeah, somebody I told when I said that last week, I said, all you got to do is aim your camera down. And somebody says, well, then I can't see the screen because it's built into the laptop. Good point. I picked this up from Disney. This is a Haunted Mansion. You can see what the original price was. It's a Haunted Mansion ornament. It's got some weight to it. Now, this does have what looks to be a little dent on the front right there that looked to be covered up a little. The other thing is, I guess, a piece of hair. If anybody's interested, $10. Still has the tags on it. Still brand new. Jennifer, you could come in also. But so, like so. So roughly 3 inches. And I believe the green ghosts, they glow. They glow in the dark, which is pretty cool. I was playing with it yesterday, just trying to see. It says, man, do they glow? So you can see a little. Hey, Rose, Crystal, Rosie's Closet. Hold on. I'm just looking for my Zoom here. Are you going to open? Yes, you did. So now I can zoom, right? Yep. So that's that. If any, I'll have it if anybody's interested. And I brought a couple other things. Let me unzoom. And somebody you don't see on the show often enough.
Hello. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. So you woke up, you got up on time.
I did.
Very cool. How is everything in Vegas?
Oh, it's hot and humid and gross.
Really?
Yeah, it's monsoon season, so it's pretty gross right now.
I never heard of that. Monsoon season. Is that
Yes.
That must be like our hurricane season that we're in right now?
I guess so. I mean, we don't get hurricanes, but we get we get the humidity, we get flash floods. The heat
Wow.
is still here, but just a lot of like lightning storms and flash floods.
Yeah, we've had some pretty bad lightning storms the last couple of nights. You know, I wanted to ask you because I thought of you right away when I heard this on, I think it was on the news or one of the shows I was watching late last night. There's a whole underground town, city, or something in Vegas. There's they said something. There's going to be a program on it. I guess a lot of the homeless live there or whatever. And water rushes by because it's like a part of the sewer system or something.
Okay, so there's a couple of different things that are underground in Las Vegas. There's like an entire house that's underground in Vegas. I think it's for sale right now, actually, and it's like several $1 million. But it's like an entire house with a golf course and a pool. Like all of this is underground. There is a lot of stuff going on underground under a lot of the big hotels.
Yeah.
There's like parking structures and like tunnels that go from hotel to hotel because there's a lot of food that travels back and forth through different routes. A lot of service workers go underground back and forth through the hotels. But what you're talking about is the tunnels. And there is a lot of homeless that live there in those tunnels. And they do get flooded out. And so that is a big concern because there are a lot of people that live in there. And it is underground. And there is a YouTube channel that explores it, and it goes down there regularly and feeds the homeless and brings them clothing and stuff like that. I can't think of the name of it right now, but they are on YouTube and they show what it's like in the tunnels.
That's interesting. Yeah, that was the first time I heard about it. I forget what I was watching, and yeah, like Yvonne says, I had no idea that. And yeah, I know like Disneyland and Disney World has a whole underground because I took the tour once a long time ago where all the money travels and you see the characters without their heads on and having a smoke or whatever.
Yeah.
But never heard that about Vegas. That's very, very interesting.
They were talking about building like an underground, like sort of monorail type system.
Yeah.
To where you can travel. Because during the busy season or when it's like on the weekends, there's a ton of traffic getting up and down the strip. or just getting around town. And so they were talking about building like an underground monorail system to sort of alleviate some of the traffic and have it go underneath the hotels and go wherever you need to go.
That's very cool. Wow, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Let's see, Jules, Rosie, you were up late like me last night. I didn't get to sleep till 7 a.m. Wow. Anna, I'm crazy. Welcome in.
7 a.m. It's only 7 a.m. here right now.
Yeah.
It's 7:30.
Lisa C says, I have a book about the people who live there called Underneath the Neon. Wow, very interesting. Jennifer says she's seen a few videos of the tunnel too. Neither I've heard of this. Atlanta, yeah, we saw the Atlanta underground, like where the Coke thing is, the Coke building. I've only heard about USA's secret underground cheese tunnels. I don't know what that is.
Underground cheese tunnels.
Yeah. Hey, Jules. Okay. All right. Very interesting. I just wanted to ask you about that, but it's very interesting, the stuff that comes up every once in a while.
Yeah, we have a lot of weird stuff here in Las Vegas. Like I know there's a lot of helicopters that fly out of like this private airport, and they transport people in and out of Area 51, but it's like completely classified. Like you can't get in there. The workers, they have to show up there at the airport, and then they get onto the helicopters, and then the helicopters fly them into Area 51, and they have to come back that way. Like it's really weird. It's a lot of weird stuff in Vegas.
Wow, that's
and then they're not allowed to talk about anything either. Like everything is hush hush. They can't tell you anything that they're doing over there. They're not allowed to say anything.
Wow. That's interesting. Don't they have that Area 51? Don't they have that yearly festival that goes on where people go and dressed up as aliens or whatever? And
there's all kinds of stuff. Like we have like alien tours, and there's all kinds of buses that will go up there, give you like a tour and come back around, and they do like an alien sighting tour, like all kinds of crazy touristy things.
Wow. Now, do you, since you live in Vegas, lucky, do you go to ASD?
No.
And I know, how long do you think it'll take before somebody puts in the chat, what's ASD?
No, I don't. I don't go there.
You don't?
No, I don't really sell products like that. I used to a long time ago, but I don't really do that anymore. I focus mainly on just vintage and clothing, and ASD is really not my thing.
All right. So where is your, and maybe you don't want to say, where is your best sourcing opportunity for the stuff that you sell?
I don't know that I have a best sourcing opportunity, because being that it's vintage clothing, it sort of changes. Like you might score at an estate sale and have tons of clothing. But lately we've been doing the Broadacre swap meet, and I've been finding a lot of clothing there. So that's been fun. It's just so hot going out there. So we try to go like Friday nights or early Saturday morning. And we usually go with like Sunny Las Vegas or Danny the Niche Lady. Go out there, cool. And I'm just looking mainly for clothing, but everybody's looking for all the other stuff.
You don't deal in, because I think, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. But Jules says, okay, what's ASD? Do you go to estate sales and stuff? Do you deal with, because I know a lot of people do it, they save their wedding dresses. Do you deal in those antique wedding dresses?
If I find one that is clean, like that I don't have to do anything to it, I don't want to clean it, I don't want to repair it, But yeah, I will. But it just depends on what it is. Like, I don't want some just, you know, a cheapy like David's bridal dress or something. If it's like a 1950s or maybe even 1990s right now, because that's super hot. But
Wow.
you know, like a true vintage dress, then yeah, I don't want just a generic like David's bridal dress, but something nice and fancy, then yeah, I would.
That's cool. I was always wondering about that. I
Mhm.
think we still have my mother's wedding dress. But I don't know. They're all talking about the cheese. So what do they do with these cheese? The cheese caves and stuff. And Jules, it's the merchandise. Basically, the way you look at it is the merchandise show. If you want to start getting into merchandise, you know, getting direct from distributors, that's where you go. If you want to get into closeouts and buying pallets and stuff like that, that's where you go.
Yeah, it's like buying wholesale.
Yep. Mom knows that my dress was 1990s. I had puffy sleeves.
See, that's hot right now. That's trending right now. You probably get the most for it right now than you could at other times because of how hot like 80s and 90s stuff is right now.
Wow. So a bell bottoms coming back and platform shoes?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Really?
It's an interesting time right now because a lot of styles are just mixed decades. So there's a lot of, you see a lot of like 50s and 60s coming back, but also the 70s, 80s, and 90s. It's just like this huge mix of decades right now.
So
where
what's
people
old
are
is new again.
People are really into vintage clothing, yeah.
Wow. And that's what they say, what's old is new again.
Hmm.
When is the show? It's actually coming up like any day now, Jules, because I keep getting the emails. But typically March and now. Jennifer, she got married in Vegas. By Elvis, Jennifer? Did Elvis, do you say, I take this woman? And would you take this man? Thank you very much. Thank you. My teen granddaughter loves
I got a
rockabilly.
regular dress too. Like I got my dress at David's Bridal when they had their like $99 dress sale. I got mine at David's Bridal, and then at the time I was living in Cali, and then we came here to Vegas to get married too.
Oh wow. So, would you like to sell some of your vintage items? I don't know how good it's going to be right now. I mean, I love talking about stuff, but I know we are here to sell and stuff like that.
Sure.
My grand took my store-bought wedding dress, copied bead from front onto plain back by hand. Was a mermaid tall dress. Wow. Hello, Perlini. Thank you for coming in.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay. Well, I have a couple like vintage reproduction dresses. So I can show you. Whoops. Let me back up my chair so you can see a little better. So this is a vintage reproduction dress.
Oh, you froze. Right at the worst possible time. I'm not frozen. Oh, Crystal, you froze. I don't know if she can hear me. Let me see. Yeah, no, I'm working. My mom got married in Vegas at Cupid's Wedding Chapel in 71. Wow. Hopefully Crystal is rebooting. Unbelievable. Just at the worst possible moment. Whoops. Yep. The worst possible moment. Would that be a 60s reproduction? I don't know. I don't know. That's interesting, though, that too bad. Yeah, I know. I know. Hopefully she'll reboot, fix whatever's going on, and come back. Big lag, though. Long lag also. But I did post a link. If anybody wants to come in, present some items for sale, you are more than welcome. There's only the second time I've done this now on a Wednesday morning. If some of you, I think like Perlini might remember, a few years back, we did it Wednesdays at 6 p.m. And maybe Jennifer remembers. I just lost internet. Must be a storm. Okay, Crystal. Well, I'll be here still for a while. I hope. Yeah, man, I didn't realize monsoon season there. The last 2 nights here, the sky has been lit up like crazy because we've got these late night storms. The sky has been. Is that what I sound like? Hello, Callie girl. Your volume is up. Paul,
yes, I will. I'll turn it down. Sorry.
No sweat. No sweat. Hello, Jerry. Paul, you going to be home or going back up? Did you find a place? I was up last week. I wanted to go see my son's 40th birthday because I was told you only turn 40 once. So I went up there to be with him. Checked out a couple of properties, nothing yet, but the prices keep coming down, which is nice. And Callie girl, what is your YouTube name?
Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls.
There you are. Okay, now I can put a face to a name.
There you go.
How are you? Nice to finally meet you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm pretty new to this, so I've got some videos out. And my name is Margie, for everybody that doesn't know already.
Hello, Margie. Welcome, Margie, everybody. Yeah, but we've all started somewhere.
That's right.
We've all started somewhere. And I like I said, I used to do this, I think it was 3 years ago. I started the swap meet and I didn't sell, but there was so many people that wanted to get into it. I said, well, I'll do it. I'll help you. And, we'll do round robin, basically. You do some items, they'll do some items, and then we'll just keep going round and round. And a couple of weeks ago, I think you might have been on the stream, a couple of people said, oh, I'd love to sell some stuff. I'd love to sell some jewelry. And one night while I was looking for topics for the next week, I said, wait a minute, let's try this again. Let's see if I can bring this back in the morning.
Awesome.
Hence, that's why we did it. And I guess, well, I'll just keep doing it. Like Jennifer says, you just got to get the word out that it's an ongoing thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
I was paired up with somebody for a little while, but I kind of decided to kind of go branch out and see where it takes me going by myself, and just working on getting my subs up and, getting the clientele.
Yep. It's with YouTube, and anybody will tell you the same thing. It's just repetition.
Absolutely.
I mean, was it last year? I think it was the end of last year. I was off for 3-4 months. I just took a break. I took a step back, and then I came back. And then last year when I changed my name from Paul Antonelli to the Art of Reselling, I lost 70 subs. It's like, who the hell is this guy? So it's just repetition. You just keep doing it. People will get to know you. They'll get to know what you have. When you start selling stuff, they'll get to know that you're good at packing. Right. You don't take forever to do your invoices. It's just, like I said, people just have to get to know you. That's all.
Absolutely.
Hello, Scooter Renee. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, Marge, you on a laptop?
I am. I forgot my webcam at home, so I'm at work. And
all right. Do you have a couple items you'd like to share with us?
I do.
Go ahead. And we got Rose Crystal back.
Okay.
But go ahead. You're up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start with this marcasite, and let me grab a paper here. It's a marcasite and onyx bracelet. It is 925 tested. Does that show well? It is 925 tested. It weighs 23 grams.
You couldn't hear. I'm sorry. You couldn't hear what I said back then, right? When I was.
I didn't.
Okay, I said, "Damn, I thought Jennifer's fingernails were long." All right, now you could probably still hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. Anyway, it is 925 tested. It is 7.5 inches, so it's about an average length. And I am selling this at $40. She is really pretty.
So buy it now.
Buy it now.
$40. 925.
7.5 inches.
All right. Anybody interested? Come on in. Jennifer says, "Are you doing an auction from your job?"
I am.
Oh my God, that's a first.
Oh, also this bracelet has marcasites.
Oh, with marcasites, everybody.
Yes. Kind of heart shaped. They're really pretty.
If the door opens behind her and she goes quiet, we'll all know why.
Well, fortunately, I'm the boss here.
Oh, nice.
But my boss is a few floors up, so
Cool.
yeah, we know what's up.
No interest? Well, if you are interested, and her email is her title there, you could see that, CaliGirl 0130 at Gmail. You can always reach out to her if you watch this at a later time. What else do you have?
All right, so my next one is a cuff bracelet.
Oh,
It
nice.
is gold and silver tone. Oops. She is unmarked.
Did we lose Crystal again?
Uh-oh.
That's very nice.
It is. It's very pretty. And that's the inside. And I'm not sure if it's vermeil. I don't like to test vermeil because it damages it. So I'm selling it just as gold and silver tone. But due to the little bit of color change there, kind of makes me curious if it's vermeil.
And what is your asking price on that?
My asking price is $20. And she has a 2.5 inch across. And it can be stretched open if needed to open it a little bit more.
All right, Crystal, I got you back again. That is very nice. Hey, Sam, can you come here for a minute? I want to show you this. $20, buy it now. Whoops, I didn't put it. $20, buy it now, everybody, if you're interested. Once again, thank you all for coming in. Thank you, everybody on Twitch and Facebook. This is really nice. The screen's bigger on this one.
And if I don't have interest on that one, I'll move on.
All right.
All right. And my last one that I brought, actually it's two, but it's the same.
Take care, Jules.
They are a strand of peacock pearls.
Hey, Callie.
They have lobster clasp. They are knotted between each pearl. And this one is a 20-inch strand. And the other one, which is identical, is a 24-inch strand.
But you're selling them separate, right?
Now the 20-inch is $18,
Okay.
and the 24-inch is $22. Probably should have took off my rings before even. Camera tends to want to focus on them.
Anybody interested? These are buy it nows. Strand of pearls, 20-inch or 24-inch pearls. Thank you, everybody, for coming in.
Did you get Jules back?
Crystal is back.
Gotcha. All right. If I have no interest in that, I'll let you take it back to Crystal.
All right.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, no problem. You can hang in there if you'd like.
Okay.
And once again, if anybody would like to come in, present some items to sell, we're starting this all over again. The Wednesday swap meet. You can come in. The link is posted on the top. I know we have to get the word out, but will be a ongoing Monday thing. And back from Las Vegas, the monsoon capital of the world, is Crystal.
Sorry about that. So I had to switch to my phone because our internet is down. So I have
Okay.
my whole whatnot set up over here. So we'll just do it this way.
All right. So you do whatnot also. Nice.
Yeah, I do. So I think I was showing this dress. So this is a vintage reproduction dress. It has sort of that 50s vibe to it. These cute little buttons on the front. It has like an attached little cardigan.
Okay, yeah.
Bolero. And then it's got your full circle skirt with a really cute like crochet hem. Really pretty. Brand new with tags. And I would start this at $10. It's a size 10.
So you'd call it a repo skirt? Reproduction skirt?
Yes, it's a vintage reproduction. I'm going to turn this up so I can hear you better. My first time.
$10 start on the vintage reproduction skirt, size 10. You said, right?
Size 10.
Wouldn't quite fit me, but that's okay.
My first time doing StreamYard on my phone, so hopefully you guys can see me okay.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's really good.
Great.
Anyone interested?
This is such a cute dress. I put like because I tried it on, and I put a big petticoat underneath and some high heels. Super cute. If you love that rockabilly style, it's definitely got that vibe. Because that's my style.
Anyone interested? Vintage reproduction skirt. I didn't even know they had such a thing.
Yes. There are lots of vintage reproduction companies out there.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They make there's true vintage reproduction where they actually will take vintage pieces, take them apart, and then make them in like modern materials so that they'll last.
Yeah.
And then there's companies that just copy the styles so that like this dress, for example, is cheap to buy. It's not super expensive.
Wow. You got Stitch It in at 10. We got 10 looking for 12 on the vintage reproduction skirt.
It's a dress.
Dress. What's the difference between a skirt and a dress?
A skirt is only this bottom half. A dress.
I knew that. I was just testing. I want to make sure you knew that. I was just testing.
Of course I know. My specialty is clothing. So here's the bottom. It's hard to show you, but let's see. Here's the bottom. And it's got a side zipper right here to get in and out really easy. The bottom doesn't have too much of a stretch, but the top is really nice and stretchy.
Judy calls, I've got to run. Okay, thank you, Marge. Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls. Thank you for coming in. Stitch It is in at 10. We're looking for 12 on the dress. It's not a skirt. It is a dress.
It is a dress.
We got 10. We're looking for 12. Size 10. We have 10 on the size 10.
Size 10. The brand is, I can show you the tag.
Ah, okay.
Dress Faux.
Anybody else? We're going to start counting it down. Anyone else?
It is a true size 10. I wear size 10 and this dress fits me perfectly.
Anyone? Anyone else? Where's my anyone else? All right, we're going to start counting it down. We do have a leg, so we are going to count it down. I'm giving fair notice. We are counting it down. We are counting it down. We got 10, looking for 12. 10, looking for 12 on the dress. And we are sold to Stitch It.
Thank you. Thank you. So how do you do the shipping on here? Do I need to give my information or?
Yep. Put your email in and or Stitch It.
If I can. Let me see if I can. Oh, it won't let me comment from StreamYard on my phone.
Well, anybody too. Stitch It. If you look on the bottom where it says more, I have a registration form you could fill out, and then I will forward that to Crystal for you.
Oh, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yep. If anybody needs to, it's been so long since I did this. If anybody needs to register, if you look on the bottom of your screen where it says more, and I have all the information about the channel, the first part is please register with me. Just fill that out, 5 or 6 questions. As soon as you hit submit, I'll get it in an email and I'll forward it to Crystal and she can PayPal you with all the information.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My chat's not working and my internet is still down. So we're just trying to make it work.
Yeah, no sweat. We all have things that happen all the time. The internet is such a lovely thing.
Oh, yes. And then whenever we have these monsoons, it's internet and electricity seems to.
Yeah, we got it so bad here the other night. I went to sleep with my cell phone next to the bed. I says, this looks really bad, but I don't usually do that. So what else? What else do you have?
I have another reproduction dress, or I have a pair of like leopard print jeans.
Leopard print jeans.
Yes.
I'll find it. Registration. Oh, thank you, Jennifer Hayes. Thank you.
So these
leopard
are
print jeans.
high-waisted.
Callie Lewis, you look good in these leopard print jeans.
I love anything leopard print. So these are high-waisted. They are from Target, so universal thread. There is a size 2 or size 26 regular. They are new with tags. This is the vintage straight.
You said size 2 or 26?
Yes.
Why does that sound odd to me?
Why does it sound odd? What do you
size 2 or
Uh-huh.
26?
So a size 2 or the waist measurement is a 26.
Okay.
Does that not make sense?
No, it's got to be a woman's clothing thing. I don't know. I'm just thinking what happened all the numbers in between 2 and 26.
No, 26 is the measurement. 2 is the size.
Okay.
So it's not like men's jeans where a 32 is your 32 waist.
Yep.
Women's jeans have the size, the 26, which is the same as like the men's measurement, but it also has a size. So it's a size 2.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Size 2 and their
Size
jeans.
2.
And
They
how
are
much
straight.
start?
The start is $5.
$5?
$5. Brand new with tags.
Wow.
Leopard print. They are straight leg. High waisted. Super cute. I wish I was a 2, but I'm not.
Yeah,
And
I'm
it
far from the
says-
2 myself, so.
Slim hip and thigh, straight leg, vintage stretch. So that's the back with the pockets. And you can see it's really, really high waisted.
Form is done and sent, Paul. All right, stitch it. Yeah, I think I just got the. Thank you very much. Yeah, I did. I got it. Thank you. So, leopard print jeans, everybody. And good news for Wendy, she does not have COVID,
Oh, that's
but she has the digestive system messed up.
That's not good.
And a couple of people said they wish they were a size 2.
Yes, don't we all?
I don't know. I've never met a guy that was a size 2. I don't know. Form is done. Mom's jeans are in style. Mom jeans are in style too.
Yes, they are.
All right. You ladies are talking some different stuff to me. I don't know. Mom jeans, size 2 to 26.
It's really be a mom jean, although it is super high waisted, but it's not really like, it's not tapered at the bottom. It's a straight leg.
Very cool.
But
Anybody interested?
If not, we can pass on these.
You could do like they used to do in the 60s and 70s. You could rip the leg apart in the middle and make it a dress. But you still have to be a size 2, I'm sure.
It still have to fit you in the waist.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Oh yeah, we used to still do that in the 90s, but we would like rip them
Really?
apart here on the legs,
Yeah.
and then we would put giant bells in them.
Oh, wow. So do you do a lot of stitching and making of your own stuff?
Not really so much making of my own stuff anymore. More of like repairs for a lot of other resellers.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Well, I seem to be the repair person now for resellers, local resellers.
Wow.
But that's okay. I'm okay with that. But I don't
Right.
have a lot of time now to do my own sewing. But that's all right. Okay, so I guess we're going to pass on these.
Yep.
So I have another leopard print dress, or I have another reproduction dress. What do you think we should?
What would the chat like? What would you like to see? Reproduction dress?
I have a 90s. I'll just show you real quick. So I have a 90s leopard print dress with pockets. It's a 90s, vintage 90s. Or I put it on a mannequin because it's just cuter this way. But I have this vintage reproduction dress, and it's got sort of that like Oktoberfest feel to it.
Yep.
Really cute, but it ties here in the front, plaid with like, this is more of a, I guess, a twirl skirt. It's not a full like circle or swing skirt. So it's more of like a twirl skirt. And then it's off the shoulder, white sleeves. This one's brand new with tags. It's like knee length. But so I have both of those. They both start at $10.
Any interest, people in the chat? Any interest? Both start at $10. If you're interested in one, just say which one.
I'll just show
Leopard or, I don't know, the first thing that comes to my mind with the other one is Heidi, right?
Yeah, it does remind me of like an Oktoberfest dress.
Yeah.
But it's still that like rockabilly vibe to it. Well, I guess both of these kind of are.
Yeah.
This one has pockets on the front. Really cute. The brand on this one is
Size on the Heidi dress.
What?
So, Stitch It is asking the size on the Heidi dress.
This is a size 10 also, because this one fits me.
Size 10.
A size 10, and it's by the same brand, the Dress Faux, and a size 10. So it's really stretchy on the top here. This is almost like a jersey material. And then the bottom part is, it kind of feels like a cotton flannel almost.
I believe Stitch It is in for 10 on the Heidi dress.
Okay. So the bottom part doesn't stretch, only the top white part. And then you can lace it up here, make it tighter or looser if you want. There is a zipper on the side. And it is knee length. Really cute.
All right, so we're on the Oktoberfest style dress. We have Stitch It in for 10. We're looking for 12. It is a size 10.
It is a size 10.
Brand new with tags.
Well, the tag came off, but it is brand new.
Brand new with tag residue.
Yeah. The actual tag part came off, but the little thing is still there. It is brand new. This dress is so cute.
Yeah, that's very cool. Anybody else interested? We have 10 looking for 12. It's a size 10. Brand new. Brand new.
Cute twirl skirt. You could probably still wear a crinoline underneath here if you wanted to. It's still full enough. I think you could get one underneath it.
What is it?
To put a petticoat or crinoline, whatever you call it, underneath here.
I don't even know either one of those what you just mentioned.
I'll show you really quickly since I have one right here. Hold on.
Jennifer says if I was skinny and young. Age has nothing to do with it, Jennifer.
It does not. It does not. I turn 42 in a couple of days, and I will probably dress rockabilly till the day I die.
Wow.
I've been dressing this way since middle school, and I will always dress this way. So this is a crinoline. It's not for sale. This is out of my own personal stash.
And that is and I'm just talking as a guy, ignorant male thing. That's an undergarment?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So it gives you that more 50s look.
Okay.
To where it's like tighter on the top and then super poofy on the bottom.
Okay.
So that's what it is. It's kind of like a slip here on the top, and then it gives you the poofiness under your dress on the bottom.
All right. Jennifer says she'll be 52 September. Night Paul, LOL, to poof up the dress. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not like I went to Men's Warehouse and said, do you have one of these to poof up my pants?
Well, they still don't have like something like this where you go into the store and buy one.
Oh, they don't?
Because girls don't really wear this, regular clothing. It's more of the vintage style. So if you dress in a vintage style, then you would wear a crinoline like this.
But where would you buy that though? Not stores don't sell them?
Not like a regular like Target or like even a mall store wouldn't sell them. Where did I get
So you
this?
have to strictly look at vintage places to get those.
Yeah, or you can buy them on Etsy. We have a lot of like local vintage places that sell vintage and vintage reproduction. That's where I got this one.
Ah, okay.
But yeah,
I
you
am
could just
learning something new every day.
You could just put it underneath your. I don't know if I can do it while it's on the mannequin, but let's see. You can kind of get the idea. See how you put it underneath the skirt?
Okay, yep.
And it makes it puffy, and you can even have it like sticking out a little bit like that.
Okay.
Some
Mom,
color.
Yvonne says a wedding store would probably have them.
That's true. They might. That's true.
Yeah.
They might be really expensive.
Or
though.
tailor. Yeah. We have 10. We still have stitch in for 10. We're looking for 12 on the Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
It's even cuter now, Jennifer says. Yeah, I guess.
With the crinoline under it?
Yeah, I guess. Well, the color, because the color is an opposite, it did make it pop a little. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it would be nice with or even like a really puffy white one would look pretty.
Yeah.
Red one does look nice though with the green. Kind of makes it more Christmassy though.
True.
than
Very true.
Than Oktoberfest, but
Very true. All right.
okay.
We're going to count it down to to Stitch It. $10 on the Heidi dress, the Oktoberfest dress. Looking for 12. We have 10. We're looking for 12. 10, looking for 12. Last seconds left. 10, looking for 12. And Stitch It wins another one.
Yay, thank you. Well, those are my 3.
All right.
Unless you want to keep learning about clothing.
Oh man, I'm learning a lot. I don't know how useful the information's going to be for me, but I'm learning a lot.
Only if you're selling clothing would it be useful.
True. Very, very true.
Yeah.
Well, now Stitch It says, any more like that, I am Christmas shopping for my theatrical granddaughter. Wow.
Do I have any more in the same size, right? Let me see.
And Jennifer says you got some cool dresses. Anybody else? Hello, Stephen. Thanks for coming in. If anybody else has anything you're looking for, she deals in vintage clothing. I'm sure she deals in other sizes also. So if you're interested, put it in the chat and we'll see what Crystal has.
Well, these aren't really a dress, but it's sort of that nautical pinup girl. These are a size 8.
I have to ask, what's that banner behind you with the funky Peter Mac style mushrooms and colors on it?
Oh, it's just a fun, like, hanging tapestry thing to cover my window because I get way too much sun.
It reminds me of the Peter Mac style of art.
No, it's just some cheapy thing I bought off Amazon.
Very cool, though. Very, very cool.
Let's see. Any other more in that style? I don't think I have. Shoo! Excuse me.
Oh, bless you.
Shoo!
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm looking to see if I have any other, like, pinup girl style dresses.
Unknown caller.
Yeah, that I can't take right now. Oh, wait a minute.
I don't have any more that are out right now in a pinup style dress.
Sorry, I just took that.
That's okay. I don't have any other like pinup style dresses out right now.
All right. Anybody looking for anything in particular? Any particular size in vintage clothing?
I've got like cute vintage tops, like this one. This one's adorable. This one is a size 10. Sort of like a blue, a cute little Peter Pan collar. Or I've got a lot of like secretary style blouses with like the big pussy bows, button down. It's more of like an 80s style top.
Yeah.
Also have this one, which is very
Mom
80s.
said, Vivon, Mom says, what style is that blouse? Which one? Because I don't know how long the lag is between the one you saw.
This one, maybe. This one is sort of one of those pieces that can kind of go through the decades. So I think it is probably, well, without looking up the tag, it's probably like an 80s or 90s, probably 80s.
And
big shoulder
the
pads.
first one, yep. And how much for that one to start?
10 for this one. This
All
is
right.
true vintage. I'll show you the tag. So I believe it's 80s. Laura and Jane, size 10. Here's the washing tag. It's got 3 buttons on the back. It does have shoulder pads and some little pleats here in the front. And it has that cute, like, tapered waist with some buttons here on the side also. Sorry, I don't have all this done up. I wasn't expecting to.
That's fine. That's fine.
But this would be really cute in a couple of different styles. So you could probably wear this in an 80s style, like with a pencil skirt. Or if you wanted to do it more of a 50s style, you could tuck it in with like a big swing skirt. Put a little cardigan over it or something.
You're doing great. Oh, Jennifer says you're doing great, Crystal.
Oh, thank you.
Well, this is not her first rodeo, Jennifer. Very cute with the skirt. Anybody interested in this? The blue?
It's really pretty blue. Oops, there we go.
Blue blouse or shirt? The blue one she's holding right now, $10 start. Anybody interested?
I have those secretary tops in just about any color you could think of.
What makes it a secretary top?
That's just the style name. I don't, it's like this sort of button down style. They usually have like a neck bow.
Okay. I know, Jennifer. I was just kidding.
I've got that one, or I've got it in that.
The blue one looks like the material looks very light.
It is. It's a sort of a silky, let me see. It's like a silky polyester.
Okay. Yeah, I was going from the screen. It looked very light. It was,
but it's light. Nice. It's almost sheer. You can see my nails through it.
Yeah.
Almost sheer. And then I have those still secretary bosses in just about any color. So this one is like a lilac color with a white collar and a big pussy bow.
Jennifer says because secretaries used to dress like that.
I guess so. I have a dark blue color. I have red. This one has more of like a Peter Pan collar. Red one.
Anybody interested in any of the things that she's showing?
The 80s style blazer. Double-breasted blazers are super hot right now for girls. You could wear this with like your cut-off shorts and a cute little tank underneath or a bralette underneath with your cut-off shorts and roll up the sleeves. This one's Liz Claiborne. What's the size on this? This one is a size 8. It does have a Union label, which looks to be around 80s, possibly early 90s. I think that union label was only used until like 94. So
Wow.
like
Yep.
probably late 80s, early 90s style. But that's kind of it that I have.
Yvonne asked if you have any T-shirts.
T-shirts, like graphic T-shirts.
And hold
or-
on, Stitch It just asked the blazer cost.
$10.
$10, Stitch It.
Liz Claiborne, made in USA.
Made in the USA.
Yeah.
It was made in the USA.
This one is it is wool, size 8 petite.
Stitch It is in a 10.
The union label tag there. It's fully lined. It does have pockets on the front. Yeah, this one's super cute. My phone, let's see. Down just a little bit. This one would be really cute. Like you roll up the sleeves and you wear like your cute little cutoff shorts with it. I wish I could try it on, but I'm a little bit too big. I have cutoff shorts, but these don't really.
Oh, Stitch It asked a question. Is it washable?
Is it washable? Ooh. Let's see what the care tag says. It says dry clean only, low moisture steam press.
All right, Stitch It. So
So-
let me know if you still want to go in with the 10. It's dry clean only.
Yeah, it is wool, so I would advise to either hand wash it or to dry clean it. And then t-shirts. We were talking about like graphic t-shirts or what kind
Yep.
of?
She says no. She doesn't want the blazer.
Okay.
Yvonne, Mom Knows Treasures, is looking for graphic tees in XL.
Graphic tees in XL. I don't think I have any of those. My husband sells all the graphic tees. I don't have any.
Okay.
Nope, I don't have any at all actually out right now.
All righty. All right.
All right.
I got to admit, that was excellent. I learned a lot.
Thank you.
I'm dying to go to Target now and do some women's clothing shopping with my wife.
Target is like one of the best places to learn about style and what's fashionable right now. Because Target has some of the top buyers for what is in fashion.
Ah,
And so if you just go take a glance through all their women's stuff at Target and you'll know what's hot right now.
very cool. Very cool.
Graphic tees,
And
like grandma style.
if you could put your link to your whatnot in the chat when you have a chance,
Okay.
so people can start following you also, because you do have a following. Definitely people are interested in what you have. And like I said, I learned some information about clothing I didn't know, that's for sure.
You
You
can
don't
find
just-
me. You
do
can
you
find me
just
on just
do-
about any platform under Rosie's Closet.
Do you just deal in vintage women's clothing?
No,
Okay.
No. Occasionally I find men's stuff. I more gravitate towards women's just because I know it better.
Yeah.
And men's, like especially with like blazers and things like that, it's a lot more work for me to measure, and a lot of men's like jackets and pants have been altered. So I try not to deal so much with men's stuff. But
Okay.
occasionally I'll get some really cool shirts or something for men.
That's why a lot of people, when you ask people about, selling clothing, that's why a lot of people, well, there's a segment of the reselling community that doesn't like to deal in clothing because they don't like to do the measurements.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
and
it's just like, for me, it's just like anything else. So if you sell shoes, you have to clean them.
yeah,
Or you have to put new laces in them, or, whatever. With clothing, I have to do measurements. I mean, if you're selling plush, you still have to measure the plush or clean it. Or, I mean, there's something about anything that you sell that takes a little bit of work.
true.
And so I sell what I know, and I know fashion, I know women's clothing. So it's easy for me. And then I'm also a seamstress, so measurements are simple for me.
Very good. Very nice. Very, very
Do
nice.
what you know, and do what you love. And then it doesn't feel like work.
Exactly. And Jennifer just put your link into your link tree.
Oh,
So I'm
thank
sure-
you, Jennifer.
So I'm sure that has everything
I don't know how
for
to do
you.
it from my phone, so.
Okay. But yeah, this was excellent. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, no problem. And I will send you Stitchett's information from
Okay.
the Jot form, so you can get in touch with her and get her purchases.
You have my email and all that, right?
I believe so. If not, just reach out to me again.
Okay.
And I'll get it to you. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you.
Take care.
Bye.
It's not on there. Okay. This was very cool. I think I learned some stuff, and you women in here like the stuff too. And I will definitely do this again Wednesday. The only other thing, like, I had some of this stuff that I don't know if people are into, the Loungefly stuff from Disney. But anyway, I have this. I'm glad someone sold stuff. Yes, last week, I think out of the 4 sellers, one person sold a few things. But like you said, Jennifer, too, it's just a matter of getting the word out there and consistency, just doing it and doing it. But this was nice. She got up early because it is 3 hours earlier for her. But yeah, I mean, the vintage clothing is different. It is very, very different than when not me just dealing in toys or whatever you deal in. So if anybody has anything they'd like to promote, put it in the chat. If anybody has anything going on, feel free to put it in the chat. Any shows coming up, if you're doing your own whatnot, put it on there and we'll all follow you, of course. Please like, share, subscribe my channel out. And tomorrow I'm going to do an encore presentation of the show we did the other day about having and most of it was antique mall booth as an extra stream of income. I hate doing clothing. Sue's the best way us to hit on the floor and turn it. It's a pain in the butt to deal with. I guess. I mean, I did it for a while myself. So yeah, I know. But once again, if the money's there and if you're happy doing it and you like it, you're into it, why not, right? Excuse me. So like I said, if you want to put anything in the chat, go ahead, feel free. Rosie's Closet's got her Wi-Fi back. Lay it on the floor. Oh, I see what you mean. Lay it on the floor. Then I have to do the measurements. Yep. I see what you mean. There it is, Rosie's Closet. She has her whatnot in there. So if you click on that and log in, I should be able to log right in. Whatnot. Oh, what is this now? Gotta do this extra stuff so you don't get spam and stuff all the time. So let's see again. Rosie's now that I'm in. And Rosie's closet. There we go. Follow. All right. So now what happens when you follow people on Whatnot, it is similar to YouTube. Do I have any here? Yeah, you see that? Whatnot. You get that reminder. So someone, this person's on. So it's just like YouTube. So-and-so's on doing a Whatnot right now. Go on and check it out. Mom, I have XL graphic tees, but they're movie ones. That's true. Jerry does have a lot of tees. He was selling some Godzilla ones the other day. I sell women's clothing, and Angel sells graphic tees on our Whatnot. I will be doing a live jewelry sale Friday, 6 p.m. Hope to see you there. Yes, yes, yes. Crazy, I may go see my horse. Oh, wow. Wow. So if that's it, everybody, I'm going to end it here. Unless, I know we have a long lag. So I just want to give people a chance. All right. So that's it, everybody. I will see you on Monday. Don't forget next week, List Perfectly, I believe, Wednesday? No, not Wednesday. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't do Wednesday if I'm going to do this every Wednesday. Next week will be List Perfectly. Let's see what I missed. Thank you. Thank you. Has had, we don't have to worry about. Okay. Stitch it. Thanks, Paul. Thank you. Rosie, thank you. Also, thank you. Thank you. And all right, everybody, I will see you next week.